Massive breaking news coming out of Raw, a Raw that's full of breaking news. Obviously, we've had some news already, but now we've just had a segment where Triple H has unveiled the new tag belts, the new Raw tag belts, but they're not called that anymore. Triple H came out. Obviously, you can see here the image where we've got Triple H, we've got Adam Pearce, we had a plinth in the ring. So Triple H came out. He would bring out Awesome Truth, obviously the current champions. He would announce that for this new era, we were going to need new belts. And apparently these belts are now the World Tag Team Championship belts. World Tag Team Championship belts. This is what they look like. Now, what I would say is my first reaction was, okay, they're detailed. They look very similar to the World Heavyweight Championship. You can see that it's got that big WWE logo with the world behind it. It's got a lot of detail around the outsides. It looked good. I wasn't sure about the red behind the text. That was the first thing that jumped out. But circular faceplate, I'm never really keen on circular faceplates, like as the main front plates. So I wasn't too keen on the shape, and I wasn't too sure about the red behind. And it looked good. I'd say it looked better, but I was still not sure. But there's a picture that I've seen. They're selling them now on WWE Shop, and this picture is fire. These new belts, if you've only watched the show, I don't think you know quite how good these belts are, because these are the images that we got. We never got a real good look at them. To be honest, they were sort of faffing around with R-Truth and Triple H and just having a bit of a joke around. I really wish they'd spent a bit longer showing us these new belts instead, because I don't think they really came across as well as they could have. I don't think everyone's impression of these belts are going to be quite where they should be, because I think these belts are better than this picture looks. So these were the kind of images that we were getting. And honestly, I was struggling to find a good, clean image. Then we got these, and again, this still doesn't do the job, right? Because there's a big detail to these belts that I don't think this picture is showing you. There is a massive detail to these belts that I think really makes everything pop. I think it's a big detail that really finishes these titles off, and it doesn't really come across in these pictures. And even this picture, it doesn't quite come across, but this looks better. This is probably the best image I was able to find. I think you can definitely get a good flavor as to what the belts are. But to really appreciate these titles, to really understand what they look like, we've got to go to the WWE website, where they've got the belts up now for, I think, pre-order. I don't know if they're on sale yet, but look at this. Look at this. The backing of the belt, right? The whole backing of that front plate, it looks to be like a silver. And that really means that the gold detail on top, and even the red, to be honest, it makes it stand out. It makes it pop. It makes such a massive difference. That to me is, I'm stunned. That to me is like a 9 out of 10. I absolutely love it. To be honest with you, before I saw this image, I really wasn't sure. I knew it was an upgrade. It was certainly more detailed. It was an improvement, but there were still bits about it I wasn't too sure about. But now that I can see it clean, and I can see some of that finer detail on that front plate, and I can see that the backing has got a different color, which makes it pop that little bit more. I love these. I think they have absolutely killed it with these belts. I think they've done an absolutely fantastic job. And do you know what? I mean, I made the comment that it feels a bit like the NXT UK title to me. It's so detailed that it's got that sort of NXT UK kind of vibe to it. And it also has got a little bit of a nod to the World Heavyweight Championship, the current World Heavyweight Championship. So I think if you want to get a real good idea as to what these belts look like, I think go to WWE Shop. You can obviously click on the pictures and look at the different angles. You can see the side plates and everything, but I think that that's a massive detail, you know. The fact that it's got that different color in the background. I just think it really helps everything else just stand out a little bit more. And I think it looks absolutely awesome. So maybe from a distance, it just gets a little bit lost. But when you get close up and you can actually see that, I think it looks absolutely brilliant. So yeah, what do you think? What are your thoughts? Those are the new World Tag Team Championships.